Hi, Bird.
Patients that can no longer hold their bowels. Oh.
Hey, Bird, I was raped, and then I think I should deserve compensation. Who do you think I should tell that to? Oh, wait. No, sorry, that's not the story I want to tell you. I don't have any money, and then you used to give me money, and then you stopped. Did you want to give me some money, or? No, you don't want to give me money. Hi, Bird. I'm not going to give you money, but I'm going to give you longer and longer voice notes because I think that's funny. I think it's ironic, and the best part is that I could be a lot more productive and useful. All I have to do is want to be, and then I don't know what you could do, but you didn't want to be very generous, and you didn't want to explain anything, and then you didn't want to do anything at all. You just vanished, and then you didn't want to accept the fact that I could do this forever. Oh, and then your daughter asked me for money, which I thought was funny, and then I gave her some. And then she didn't say thank you and disappeared. I bet she thinks that she really got one over on me. But no, I'm okay with wasting all this time. It's fine. I mean, it'd be different if I had anything going on. Oh, wait, I do. I guess I could talk to my neighbors and find out more about things I shouldn't know about. I don't know. There's just so many things I want to do with my complete lack of money right now. Maybe I'll curl up into a ball like a cat and lick myself clean with my tongue.
3, 2, 1, ignition.
Jack. Astronaut. Exposed to inappropriate levels of solar energy.
Sunlight makes him the world's smartest man.
I know everything! I want that brain taken out.
Heat Vision, the motorcycle with the mind of Jack's unemployed roommate. Together they run for their lives, blocked at every turn by adventure.
Move out, don't mess around. Move out, you bring me down. Move out, I forget about, don't make the sound. Just move out.
Now let's just power. For real.
Jack and Star.
That energy that you pouring into people's cups and overflowing them, but you're not reciprocating.
I have more than enough in a sense, but I also don't have enough to counteract all
other things in the spiritual realm to keep you connected.
I prefer not being stolen
to them so that they can harness your energy. Once you give them attention, they got to try to harness your energy. It's like with this Four Swords energy. It's like somebody is realizing that when you become sick or just really tired for no reason at all, reasons that you shouldn't be tired, like there's nothing going on, you had plenty of rest, you shouldn't be tired. You're realizing that that's them, somebody harnessing in on your energy, stealing it, ciphering it. And it's Four Swords energy. When you stop giving these people your attention, and when you stop
I don't know who these people are, right? But apparently there's some groups like I would have thought that there's plenty to go around, but apparently some people are real exclusive when it comes to stealing from me. Right. They got to not just take my energy, but they got to make sure I don't have any either. I guess so I can't run away or share with others or mess up a good thing for them or something. Like I literally had no idea that some people were like this. I don't know why I didn't know. I mean, it's pretty obvious in retrospect that there are people who are filthy fucking thieves. and for several years I was kind of puzzled as to why there were all these difficulties in my way. And I didn't exactly think it was just bad luck or that I was stupid or that I was lazy, but the notion that there was a vast conspiracy of people who were getting in my way, that didn't really occur to me as like a real thing until recently. Apparently it's a real thing. Apparently that shit can happen. So today, it's 5 a.m. on Saturday. I don't really want to be recording right now. I'd like to be studying tarot on YouTube, like I do. And apparently some people, nameless, apparently there's a coalition of nameless, faceless, anonymous entities to me that don't want me to find things out. Although the less I know at any given time, the more questions I have later. So it's really probably it's probably in the best interests of everybody that I just simply stay in the know with what's going on. That way, later on, when I don't know what's going on, I don't have to spend a whole lot of time asking people, what? especially since the answer is usually, well, we're trying to kill you. Give us all your money. Lie down. Stop moving. What are you doing? Well, what I'm doing is living my life. I wasn't aware that I wasn't allowed to. I guess that I'm not supposed to survive. That's funny. Scusi, biligretti. I would personally, I like to survive. I don't know about the rest of you. I would suggest that it's pretty obvious that most people would want to survive, and I don't think it's reasonable to expect somebody to surrender their life just because they're surrounded by overwhelming odds and a never-ending, relentless avalanche of criticism and guile and theft and corruption. Like I'm just not down with giving up, since there's really no reason to. It'd be different if I had anything else to look forward to. It'd be different, but for some time now, I got nothing going on other than watching whatever this end times shitfest is unfold around me. It's not like I have a home to go to. It's not like there's anybody that I know of that's looking forward to seeing me again. I'm sure there are. Hi, everybody. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, gentleman. It's probably one guy somewhere that would like to see me again, if only to relieve him of the burden of all these ladies that are asking him where the hell I am, since they probably can't ask me. And then I don't know if they can get on the Google and say, "Okay, Google, where's Kuzi?" I don't think Google knows where I am. And the notion that there are people somewhere in the world who want to know where I am, well, apparently they do. Apparently it's kind of hard to find me, which is kind of the point of a echolocation triangulation security system. It doesn't beep anymore, but it's not exactly meant to be easy to find me, since it's kind of a secure area. And then the notion that I'd be wanting to be rescued from my castle in the sky. It's not really a castle. It's not really in the sky. It is a place where I could be rescued from if somebody could get here and wanted to, and if I wasn't surrounded by dudes who were trying to, I don't know if it's dudes. I don't really know, but there's definitely a bunch of people who seem to think it's okay to take my stuff, destroy my house, leave me here alone, and giggle at me while I wander around asking people, "Hey, have you seen my Secret Language of Destiny book? Hey, have you seen my laptop charging brick? Hey, I need that special power cord that's used to charge my..."
They didn't care. They were just straight stepping on your neck, thinking that you would never wake up to how they were harnessing in on your energy and taking from your sacral chakra.
Oh, no, I was aware.
Creativity.
I just assumed they would stop doing that.
I have the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, with the Knight of Pentacles in the straight card, it's like they're looking at a situation like, or they were looking at the situation as if you could brush right through them harnessing in on your energy. They weren't looking at the fact that you were getting sick, you were down and out, all of this other stuff that was coming from them harnessing in on your energy and stealing your energy. They were not looking at that, and they didn't care about that either.
Well, they
While
should.
you had good intentions towards them, a sword's energy. I told you in the Ten of Pentacles, I'm telling you, whatever it is that you are doing, whenever you give these people, because you are the Empress energy, you are a divine feminine, and you've already mastered all the other queens in the day. So it's like your abundance in this Ten of Pentacles energy, you are going to you and harness in and just try to drain you dry.
Wow. Good thinking. Sure, what could go wrong?
I'm getting a big lesson that you learned. It's real to admit that they were being used. Because that's a hard thing. But it's like, with you had to admit that first, that you were being used. That these people were using you. No matter how hard, how bad that from you was so important for you to protect. It's like you learned, but you learned the hard way. But nevertheless, you learned.
Oops. I swear, as God is my witness, I honestly thought these women understood that I wanted to snuggle. I don't really care if they want my baby better. I don't really give a rat's ass if they think I need to be fit or tone or have my teeth brushed. If they're not going to do anything to me besides videotape me and then sell my videos on the dark web and then ignore me and laugh at me thinking that that's a good idea. I mean, I don't know what people are doing. They don't talk to me. They don't admit that they're doing these things, but at this point, it's pretty obvious to anybody who's paying attention. I've been here nearly 5 years at this haunted church on Native American burial and battlegrounds under military jurisdiction with a variety of special circumstances. It's been nearly 5 years. It's not exactly helping me. It's supposed to be for my sole and exclusive benefit. And even though a number of things here are happening to my benefit, most notably, damn, I I look good compared to these people. I've certainly learned a lot, right? But that doesn't really mean that they get to extinguish my life and then get away with their malfeasances. Not that I know what those are, but I guess that some of these people who are responsible for the situation here, I guess most of them have never been caught for anything in their lives, don't really understand what it means to be caught. Some of them haven't even figured out that that means that they should stop trying to kill me. Some of them may be constitutionally and temperamentally unable to stop killing me, given that I've apparently ruined their day just by virtue of being indefatigable. I mean, I don't know what goes through the mind of a batshit crazy psycho, but my understanding is that they get pretty upset when they don't get their way. That's why they become batshit crazy psychos. Now, I'm not so sick of my life as I'm just willing to beg God for some psycho to walk up to my house and start stabbing me in the chest. I mean, I like being alive. I don't really want to get stabbed in the chest. I don't even know if getting stabbed in the chest would help. But since that is against the law, it's kind of hard for people who are supposedly on the side of the law to claim that I'm breaking the law and then stab me in the chest. It just doesn't seem to calculate out that way. I wouldn't expect anything to make a whole lot of sense on a rational scale to people who are batshit crazy psychos who are so bent out of shape over my continued failure to just roll over and die that they're thinking about this kind of shit. But I guess they're pretty caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't even actually wish to continue being here. I mean, it's a cool place, but I don't really belong here anymore. And then the kind of things that need to be done here are best done without me observing, since some of it is secret. And then to a large extent, everybody who's invested in this property, they don't really want to be reminded that they at one point thought that I'd be done and gone within a few weeks. They don't really want to be refreshed in their recollection that at one point it was thought to be a good idea to put me in jail for Christmas and to giggle about it. It's not really to their benefit to be forced to take into account the fact that they did I don't know what for 4 months back in 2021. Or was it 2022? Yeah, 4 years ago. 4 years ago, they were spending a bunch of time alone in this house without me. Well, not alone, but I don't know who was here. I don't know what they did. Neighbor Shane knows. Hey, Shane. He hasn't told me. He doesn't have to tell me. He has the right to remain silent. He doesn't answer to me. Just because he's in charge of surveillance doesn't mean he's got to tell me what's going on. Just because he made a bunch of crass jokes when I came back doesn't mean he's got to apologize. I pretty much have accepted his apology in the sense that he's not actively trying to kill me, and we each keep a respectful distance from each other. Pretty sure his wife is kind of upset with me. She's come over to the house a couple times, acted like she's in charge of things, and pretended like she's being nice to me while making veiled insults, which I graciously pretended not to notice. I mean, I don't want to snarl at people. I don't want to have a feud. I understand that people thought that they were going to be able to pull a fast one on little Michael Kuzi and then get away with it. I mean, it's usually what happens in these situations. I'm as surprised as the next person that this is still going on and on and on. I thought I'd be long gone from here by now. However, I'm forced to accept that I may conceivably have to be here until February 2027. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm already looking ahead to the future and realizing that 6 years from February 2021, 6 years separation, that was announced in February of 2021, and then 6 years later will be February 2027. That's 10 months from now. And while I don't want to stay here that long, well, I don't have anywhere else promising to go. I don't really have any resources available to help me find anywhere else to go. Anybody who would like to have me come hang out with them, I'm not getting those messages. And then the people around here who are ostensibly looking to facilitate things, it doesn't appear that they're fully aware that they're kind of transparent. Like, I've just been informed within the last week or so that there's a donation center where on the second Wednesday of every month or something like that, people can go there and they can get clothes if they're like homeless and such. And the fact that this donation center is in a parking lot that I've been trespassed from, and that if I go to that parking lot, I can be arrested. Apparently, I'm not supposed to notice that before going there. I'm supposed to hear the invitation and then not notice that and then walk on there and then just get arrested. I'm opposed to getting arrested for trespassing when I've been told not to do that. And then the notion that I was trespassed from there by accident. I don't think it's an accident. No. I think it's on purpose. I think that there are town elders who want to get rid of me and are more than happy to do whatever it takes to do so. I'm kind of on their side on that. I don't really want to. I absolutely, in fact, don't want to cause the town any distress. And I can see that my continued existence outside of town, living in the haunted church on a hill on top of the $68 billion worth of gold tilings. I can see that bothers people, since I was supposed to be gone within 6 weeks, and here I am still here. I mean, I don't want to rub it in, but ha 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 ha. Yeah, I didn't know that there was all this big money betting on me being a pushover. But no, I'm spry. I'm pretty hard to take out, and I wouldn't expect people who. Cool.
It's also, I'm getting the energy of you realizing that every smile that was smiling at you, every ally that said they were your ally, that don't mean friend, that don't mean someone that.
When greatness calls, you answer. Don't give up. Level up. Design your dreams. Polo 67. The new Eau de Parfum Extremes. Ralph Lauren.
Wow. Yeah, I'll wear that right away. That sounds like it's right up my alley.
Discover. It's accepted in 99% of places.
Whatever.
Somebody have an ally that leave you out in the Five of Pentacles. It's like give a little but take everything else. Because I also have the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords out here. It's like you may have been, overthinking the situation.
Hello, ally. Do I have an ally? Not really sure.
From you.
No, they're not. I got all kinds of business plans. Most of them I haven't said out loud, but the ones that I have said out loud, apparently people have attempted to. Stop stealing from me. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
The Strength card. You came out on top because you're strong. It's like for the Six of Cups on the bottom of.
I don't know. I don't know what these dipshit internet thieves think. Hello, dipshit internet thieves. I won't say your names. What?
Your confidence, and you know that you know. Like, you know what you know.
As God's my witness, I had no idea that internet thieves could be that fucking stupid. Like, did they not know what bait is? Did they not know a trap?
It overflows them. It don't matter how low your cup.
Maybe they should stop being used to that. Maybe they should. Oh, I don't know.
Now you have good karma coming your way, and these people are sad and obsessed.
Good. I hope it fucking stings. Yeah, I'm not real sad about people who thought that it'd be fun to steal from me forever and ever and ever. Like, I don't know why that seemed like a good idea. Oh yeah, I know why, because they're lazy, good-for-nothing, self-absorbed, narcissistic douchebags who had their entire lives handed them on a platter, their whole lives, and figured that would just be the case forever. Or something. I don't know. I'm glad I don't know who these people really are. I'm glad that I'm not going to have to do anything about this myself. I had no idea that there were just that many fucking stupid people in the fucking world trying to steal from people on the internet. But I assume that we've got them all. I assume this is the last time that I have to deal with this kind of thing. And when I say I have to deal with, it's Saturday morning. I made a distribution request from my self-directed IRA, several days ago. And I've been looking to liquidate silver coinage that I set aside for a rainy day. These are the rainy days. I got to pay my court fines. I've got to seek medical attention. I've got to eat. I've got to buy cigarettes. Thankfully, I don't have to buy condoms, but this all requires money. And for some reason, my Social Security benefits, my EBT and my Social Security benefits have been taken because I guess people didn't think that I deserved them. That's funny. I wonder at what little shadowy meeting of shadowy figures in shadowy rooms saying shadowy things. I wonder where they decided to do that. Oh my God. Oh, grapefruit, dear grapefruit, I love you. Hey, sweetie, do you have allies? Did they think that they were gonna what? Oh yeah. Okay, sweetie, I'll stop now. I'll stop humiliating your new boyfriends. Okay, I love you. Bye bye. Hello, it's Jack. Hi. I'm a star, I guess. I don't usually look forward to this so much, but the current neighborhood mood is grim. There's a subtext that, well, it's hard to describe, so I'll just let it play.
They just tried to do this to you. I'm talking about today. They just tried to get you in trouble with the authorities, son.
Now, I don't know who does that kind of thing. I don't know if it's somebody that I've seen up close and personal or at a distance, or if it's somebody who's been watching me at a distance who's suddenly amazed that, hey, wait a second, how does he get to do that? There's certain things I get to do without too much of a hassle. And at this point, I believe that people who call 911 and say, oh my God, get the paladin. I believe that the police probably don't giggle, right? But nobody showed up yet.
He said, thank you.
CPS.
Because some of y'all have past life history that is ancient.
They gotta check all the bases, which actually I think makes sense. But some people, when they take a look at the top-down perspective, and they discover that, hey, what's this guy doing? He's just sitting around getting high, talking about philosophy. Let's get him. It doesn't work well. Since usually that kind of thing isn't real cool. But sometimes it's the American thing to do. I'm not sure. What's this now? So here's my theory. someone's being pressured by the man to find out things about me. Probably not you. You look good. How's it going, Ron? I think it's reasonable for a person to believe stories about my past history and then be skeptical about what I'm doing. And then, if I had my kids taken by CPS, I'd do anything to get them back. Anything. Sorry to disappoint anybody. I don't know if Casey's getting harassed by anybody, but I don't know if I'm. I don't know if they're using my name. I wanted to get some weed. She said she knew a friend. Gave her friend $50 and then he disappeared. We waited for him and he came back with no money and no weed and he said he was just lost. And he explained that when you give money to a junkie, that's what happened. Years later, he and this woman are still teaching me lessons. Gotta make the journey. Treat me like that. The longer it's going to take, the less it's added to something. Unreal, brother. Anyway, I don't mind dealing with perg. I kind of know how to handle it. And thankfully I'm old enough that I don't have to ask security questions like, hey, why are you behaving this way? Why? What's wrong? Like, I don't have to do that. You look good, man.
Huh?
You look good.
I feel good.
You should. You're almost at pip status.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck yeah.
I got those weights, those free weights. Got them from Matt in Arizona.
Oh, no shit,
Who
really?
was friends of Kirsten, who was fucking Clandos, who didn't tell me the truth about anything.
Yeah.
Ran off with the enchanted black sapphire. So glad I got her on my side. But she didn't give me no money. These fucking people with their fucking money. I think they put it together.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go to the casino and win money, which I will do. Not yet. And then Kathleen, your sister, Kathleen, she went and bought a lottery ticket and got $50 because she asked me for permission and she used her magic. She's going to trust me. She can control odds and shit. I don't know what kind of fucking trouble she's going to get into, but I'm not doing shit with her. But she's got a magic power going. Her father's no longer in control and I don't know what the fuck she's doing. It's all because of me.
Send me. This is your SIM card. Oh, dude, it must have just fell out. Oh, shit. Yeah, it must have just fallen out. Because it was in there.
Allison didn't hang out with that woman. So I bet they make all kinds of money. Mine's back on. Too bad I can't get a job. Ah. So that should be enough to appease the sister. I mean, she's never really going to like me too much, but you certainly can't say that I'm not doing my part. And they were going to put me in jail for 20 years or a pigeon. That was the best option.
Or a pigeon?
Well, I think her idea was that she was going to have me arrested or whatever, and then she was going to take me out of the body and put me in the pigeon, and then have my empty body go to prison, and then she would take me out of the pigeon and put me somewhere else later. Like, she obviously loves me. She just didn't think she could count on me to do anything, and she thought I was fucking that big-titted California woman. Like, no, I wasn't interested in hooking up and fucking her for sure. I was interested in finding out what the fuck was going on. And now I know. I can see why she couldn't tell me. And now that I know what's going on, everybody stop acting like it's a secret. Like, I'm not going to tell everybody, but a lot of people fucking know. And then now I do. And I guess my parents do, and people thought that I knew about this place before. Fuck no, they didn't tell me a fucking thing. Yeah. And now that I know, it's a good thing it's my place. And then I don't mind my cousin and my other cousin being involved. I mean, they should be, but it's still my name. And other people named Michael Kuzi.
Michael Kuzi out there?
My dad's name is Mike Kuzi.
But he's gone.
Well, his ID remains.
You really did play soccer for a long time?
Yeah.
And he was really good.
Yeah. Natural athlete.
Wow.
He didn't follow the rules, so they fucked him over. But they made the rules kind of intentionally hard to follow. And they didn't think about what it looked like to his son to watch his father getting treated like a nigger for his entire life. I can see why they thought that.
That's really sad.
It really is.
Your dad really died thinking that his son didn't love him?
Yep. He didn't know. He wasn't sure. He was afraid that I didn't know what he was doing. And while he may have known that I was trying to get his wife to come visit him, she said no. He may have thought that if I knew the truth, I wouldn't love him. Shit, no, I love him more. Now that he's dead, he knows these things. But he died alone, unable to talk to me, surrounded by government agencies trying to get his house. And they killed him.
Government agents? No shit.
They visited him every day while I couldn't. I tried to get him to sign over his house so he could go to an adult family home.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
That's fucking foul.
Yep. And the same people are trying to take this. That's why they've taken Desiree's kids and they're, I'm sure, telling her that if she can get dirt on me, that'll help her get her kids back.
No.
Well, they may not say it in so many words, but besides, she should do that. Sure, go ahead and look for dirt. It's fine with me. meantime, let's just have it. Let's just have it is now. Just how it is. And people are coming and stealing my stuff again. People are looking at me distrustful, envious again. People think I'm dumb again.
I don't look at you like that.
I know.
You know that.
I do. No, I know you're working against me. You're supposed to be.
I'm not working against you. I swear to God, I'm not, man.
You should be. You should work for yourself. You should be working for yourself.
Because I'm not.
Right, but you should be working for yourself. And then,
I'm not working for myself. I'm just trying to survive just like you, man.
but you are surviving.
But I'm not doing anything fucking wrong.
You're not. It's not wrong to work against me. Working against me works for God. And then if people think that we're buddy-buddy, if people think that we're working together, they're going to attack you. They already have. Oops.
No, because that's not mitigated, that's not authorized by the Most High God and Holy Spirit, and they're kind of tired of blocking all of these threats and attempts to target divine beings for no apparent reason other than that they're gifted, because they're not doing anything. Okay, things are being done to them.
Apparently I don't do enough.
It's crazy. But what else, please? I'm telling you now. I am telling you that some people are not meant to be persecuted, no matter how hard you try to persecute them, because of the payment, the level of repentance, the level of karmic consequence that they have already endured in previous lifetimes on their divine mission for the Most High God and Holy Spirit. They're at the pinnacle. They're not going to have to keep going through all of this petty crap that people on the 3D want them to. I'm telling you now. What else, Holy Spirit? So somebody has decided they want to target one of y'all again, and it's already backfiring. And they came right up to you with this bullshit now. What else, Holy Spirit? From you, through me at this time. Your copycat reported you. And I'm telling you, y'all keep following up the most decrepit, derelict, dumbass people that you know ain't right. And you won't have honor or listen to the request of a divine being who's...
I will say this. People just arrive. I don't pick and choose. I don't have any control. I encounter people. I interact with people. I am people. That's why Sweetie's not here, and God willing, she won't be here anytime soon. But for now, I can show off.
Made a false report on you. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this shit. Be what you want to receive from another, especially when I pick up constantly how people are consistently trying to be reciprocal in life, do the right thing by other people, pay it forward, really truly follow the golden rule, not even expecting anything in return. Okay, following these biblical principles that the Most High God has established. And people want to attack you for it. They want to persecute you for it because of what you are offering, because of how the Most High God is being generous with you, how he is sharing his spiritual, esoteric knowledge with you. People are jealous of that too. And you are receiving the truth at this time. So whoever this is that just tried to call the police on you, made a false report on you, but again, we back to how do they know where these people are located? See, the authorities never seem to ask these questions before they go hop and run to follow up something that somebody is saying. How do you even know where this woman is located? It's more than your destiny, it's your birthright, and it's in reverse. Because they don't like how you have been ordained. They don't like how you have been anointed. So they do any and everything to stop it. And nobody asks the proper questions, not enough.
I don't like how I've been ambushed. We are not the same.
Because this copycat been stalking you, doxing you. They ain't healed. But I'm here trying to tell the authorities that you're a problem, that you are operating in karmic energy. Bully behavior. I'm here trying to use the authorities still in 2026. It just ain't no way. It just ain't no way that authorities are being tricked by women who need to be in mental institutions.
Oh, no, the authorities do get tricked. I can assure you. They get tricked all the time. Sometimes they allow it to happen. Sometimes I've allowed it to happen. Sometimes there's magic. But things are in pretty good shape for me at the moment, although I'm a little tired of being placed under an examination state. Thing is that I'm being looked at because, well, I made statements and then people are uncomfortable with the notion that I might make someone get their O-face. Real thirsty behavior. Yeah, that can happen. That can happen. It's not always immediately obvious that people are suddenly realizing, hey, wait a second. We thought he was a paladin. Won't he burst into flames if he thinks an impure thought? I don't know, but I'm not going to need $20 to find out.
Okay, even though people have worked very hard for it not to be, there are no violations on you. Your tag ain't expired, baby. Clarify, Holy Spirit, please and thank you, because this been played out. It's no way, dog. Your twin flame is healing in reverse. This copycat is connected to somebody that they go ham, half-ass mad. Some of them completely drive themselves insane. So
there's this woman who's a past life relationship of mine, and then I told her this, and then I took off and did my own thing. She didn't exactly go insane, but perhaps not. Perhaps that didn't give her the best experience possible. However, I didn't know that was going to happen. And then next time I see her, I can probably help her calm down if that's possible. But she does have a spouse, so maybe they could do that. And she did offer me a bracelet to join allegiance with Dark Lord Satan. I'm wearing the bracelet, but it's hackneyed. And I already have allegiance to Dark Lord Satan. It's just Dark Lord Satan is behind me, neutral, since I work for God. It's just easier. Oh, great.
And this copycat he's with, they are currently up around you. And they called the police on you and made a false report on you where you were located. Okay? But nobody said, well, how are these two people making a report on somebody that has already been residing where she stays? That's what I'm hearing. Clarify. Love wins now. They can keep coming with all this bully behavior and hate all they want to. You have done nothing wrong. And the Most High God and the Holy Spirit is not going to let these people falsely punish you.
Okay, so here's the situation. Is if people are under the impression that I'm doing something I'm not doing, and they're looking to make sure that I'm not a dope-smoking rape lord, which is a common suspicion. This kind of looks like it. All it's missing is the rape lord part. If there's somebody that I actually like and I don't have time to meet her because she's always looking out for rape lords and then wondering if I'm a rape lord and possibly hoping I'm a rape lord, people will take advantage of that and then interfere with my ability to walk down the street, etc. Like, I have enough difficulties. Sometimes I don't know where to go. Sometimes I don't know what to do. Sometimes I forget that I'm shy, but I'm still shy. And other times I remember, oh yeah, I compensate for that by publishing content on YouTube that makes no sense whatsoever, unless somebody actually talks to me and finds out what's real. This makes it hard for people to run game on me, which suits me down to the ground. Yeah, I've been here a while. It's my name on the trust. It's me been here. It's me paladin, me ambush, me being in the same place for years. Pretty sure it's me. Yeah. Now, I don't know to whom this is a concern, but yeah, they're not doing a whole lot of investigating by talking to me. They're not scraping for skin samples under the fingernails. They're not taking a stool sample. They're not taking a urine sample. They're not doing shit besides talking shit about me to people and making them less likely to interact with me, which I won't mind telling you. It's exactly like public school.
And this false twin, this copycat and this false twin flame have already tried you, so have other people too. They have already had to make people practice minimalism, so I don't know why this first class energy is confused about it, because he followed it up, honey. This one followed it up now. Even though the authorities, there's a history of people targeting them in the same energy, and you are helping aid and abet criminals. That's essentially what I'm getting from.
I don't believe that I'm helping to aid and abet any criminals. It may look like that since people show up here and they look like they're criminals, but I don't know what laws they're breaking other than pretending to be working undercover without anything. I don't know what they're doing. You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm tired. You feel me?
They need to be scared about what's coming, because see, this first class energy that followed them up, I'm trying to decide if they knew. It's like they didn't get the memo. They just found out when they went out to pursue you, 11/22, that, you don't need to be trying to fuck with them. If anybody...
You don't need to be trying to fuck with them. I don't know to whom those statements have been made, but I'm guessing that everyone who might want to fuck with me in any way, just a sneaking suspicion and a hunch. I don't really know what the situation is because no one tells me. They just hover around me like buzzards, making noises that sound like, don't fuck him, don't fuck him, ah, don't hug him. Like, what the Jesus Christ? What the F? What the F? So, she must like me a lot too. That's cool.
He was by you, ready to amp up the bullshit, okay? And then he got the word that he needed to halt what he was doing. Clarify, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. He was told that water, environment, I'm hearing your car is known to be there regularly. If anybody is reporting you for anything, they run it up behind you. You were near a body of water when this first class authority came towards you with that energy now. Friends, how many of us have them? Because you do got some friends in hidden places. You do got some people who know how other people.
No.
Wild child. And you just be chilling. When they view you, it was something like, look, he lied on or about you. So you got a karmic ass, no good ass masculine ex who you thought was divine around you. And I don't know why him and this hoe is around you. But it's something about them trying to have a similar car like you too, a king of swords. Something about him trying to have a similar color car, something about the same type of tint. Trying to copy you, but say that you are copying them, that you are stalking them, that you are crazed about them. But it's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite now, I'm telling you. They know he ain't shit. Whoever this follow twin flame is, they already know he lied on you. Even the person that they was able to put a battery in the back of to come for you, girl. He know, that authority know, that he was about to.
See, these events and cycles have happened repeatedly over the years. And for whatever reason, they're happening to me again, but that's largely a reflection of the same type of thing happening to people all over the world. Connected yet not connected, the synchronicity of consciousness. Like right now, there's boys and girls having sex. They're not having it with me. They're not. I don't get to do that. Other people do, and they're having, I don't know what they're having, but when I join the party, it'll be part of the great dance of and the rhythm of life. However, right now, people are doing the same shit they did to me before, which was pretend that they have some sort of concern, and then they report to the authorities, oh my God, I'm so worried about Makakuzi. You must investigate him. They haven't done a lick of shit about checking into me. And if they had, they discovered that I have a substantial body of work where I describe in riveting, juicy detail how I'm amazing. I'm going to continue to be amazing. You're amazed to hear that. I'm not any kind of threat to anybody. Even when people attack me on my spirits and a just and merciful God strike them down with holy wrath. I'm not the threat. No. Their divine punishment is. I've never accidentally killed a woman while having sex. Never, not a single time. Don't want to. I've been accidentally killed. Not while having sex, but that would have been okay. The list goes on. I don't want to get into it. But I'm too sad to even fap. Because I know that it's going to end badly for somebody. It's going to end great for me, but when it ends, it'll be followed by another cycle. And the entire time, no hugs, no kisses. No. And Sweetie doesn't go blender, and her mother's happy, and I don't have to really do anything about that since I've already saved her and baked into the product the existence where she doesn't freak out and she learns to understand that, no, I'm probably not breaking the covenant, and even if I do have sex, I don't have to break the covenant. And if I did break a covenant, it probably wouldn't be on purpose, and then she didn't know what a covenant was until, I don't know. I'd like to talk to her since it's been years, but I can't talk to her because she's being punished. Not by the divine, but by her mommy, who has mandated 6 years of separation. And I say, I for one, thank God for the vacation. I don't have to think about a fucking thing, except how wonderful it is that her mother is on my side. Both of us want her to not talk to me. Maybe she could write an opera.
No one is exempt. No one is above the Most High God and Holy Spirit. And some people feel like they are until they are brought back down to earth. Okay? God forgives you. Forgive yourself.
My fallen twin flame. I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's envy or if it's... I don't know. I don't care. Fallen twin flame. That means they used to be cool and now aren't, and they're like me, but not. So they probably aren't getting laid either. And that's their problem, not mine.
And it sounds like either you was in your car.
I don't have a car.
Still and listen, I'm telling y'all. For the archangels. For the Most High God and Holy Spirit. I'm telling you now. It's something.
Not gonna lie, I'd like to be used as a messenger for my dick.
About your spiritual guidance. Something about you. There's miracles associated with you. Okay? I'm telling you now.
I'm 52 and it works and I don't have AIDS. That's a miracle right there.
If anybody is out here stalking, being obsessive, following anybody, copying whatever the fuck they claim you was doing, whatever they told this officer who took this report, it's like he took the report, he went right out on it. And I don't know if they have to call it in and process or whatever, I don't know how that works, but it was like somebody heard that he was coming for you and it was like, hold up, you don't need to be coming for that one. If you got intel that she out here doing something wrong, that might be a hoax. That might be somebody pulling your leg. Okay? Because I'm telling you, they tried to say you was a bad witch. I don't know what the fuck they reported. It was something, I feel terrible.
I'm not a bad witch or a good witch. I'm a paladin. a member of a covenant that has witches in it. Doesn't everybody have one of those? Preach.
There is love. And with that type of energy, with that type of frequency, you can manifest the life you want. That's what you preach. That's what type of time you want. You ain't out here targeting, obsessing, watching, or stalking nobody. You are not no wild child. You do not derive from the jungle. They need to look at a map. Because see, if they look at your karmic X and his copycat's GPS, they gonna see where these people have been following you, baby. If they go back about a good.
Interesting. I don't think you need to tell them.
6 months to a year, I'm hearing. It's something like they was living in the same area you used to live in, and they followed you where you currently are now. Ride around in a car that look just like yours, talking about you copied them. When I'm here, you had the car first too. You live where you currently be, and you had the car before they did, baby. But they out here telling people you copying them, you following them, you stalking them, you on some Arianistic type of time, and you actually are divine. Okay.
Camellia was the name of the green Toyota Camry. Year 2000. Manual transmission. Sunroof. Leather seats. I traded it for a wheel. After my friend cast a spell on me to make me fall asleep, and I ran the truck into a Jersey barrier. Eventually got the tow truck to take me home. And I was left with a truck with one wheel missing and no tools changed, no jack, nothing. But I had a totaled car. My friend cast a spell on me, and I ran the car into a tree. My friend casts spells. That's what she does. I don't mind. What the hell? So I love this car, and I traded it for a wheel, and then he put the wheel in the truck, and then I had the truck, and then he took the car away, and I don't know what he's done with it, but I bet he still has it. It's a badass car. And the truck, I don't still have it because my grapefruit sister stole it. She's clever that way. So these people have my vehicles, and they run around, they do things to destroy my life, and they absolutely cannot stop because they're conquered peoples of a subjugated clan family unit who's been ordered by military authority to destroy my life. And I'm still fucking winning. Now that's power. Hi, I am Mayan, but that's no big deal. No, I work for God. I don't shit out demonic energy. It's kind of an odd thing about that. Well, I'm not going to get into it. Oh my God, did he fall for a trap? Oh, Jackstar, you entrapped another politician. Holy shit. I'm so naughty.
And I feel like that's how he kind of feels too. Like how
they're all in the same secret society that can no longer get meth, and they're addicted without realizing it. And I'm not. I'm not even doing anything particular, but they think I am. And they see me doing things, and then they remember, oh yeah, we don't get to do that. We used to be able to do that, but now we can't. Now I'm at work, watching this guy who doesn't work. And it's my job to take his money and make sure he doesn't wake up. I'm going to do my job. See, this is how the hood gets in. This is what the fans want to see. This is where the money's going to be made. This is why my life is the way it is. And consequently, while it is this way, not much point in going out and getting a job and making money since it's going to be fucking stolen within 5 minutes as soon as I get anything. They're not really obvious about it, but they're kind of like zombies looking for brains. Whatever I do, they think they can take it from me, and they'll do anything to make the madness stop, because that's how crystal methamphetamine works. That's why you don't get addicted to it. And while that's not the entirety of my job, it is something that I know how to recognize and utilize and defend myself with as a citizen of the United States of America, as a pacifist and a statesman. Not gonna lie, I just want to fuck some girl, but if I pretend that I'm really with it and together, I might be able to pull it off so it doesn't look like I'm a real creeper. I'm kidding. I don't want it. That's an act. That's not how I feel at all. Until I get near one.
I'm telling you, you did not drive off in your car because this one was waiting. You got out your...
What the fuck is a natural BBL? What is a BBL? Big black Lincoln? What? No. BBL. I don't know. If I have a natural BBL, I don't know what that is. And I'm sad to know that I don't even know who I would ask. I would feel embarrassed asking my housemate. He's busy with a I don't know what, but he doesn't have time for me. That's fine. He has his own life.
Just
right. People just move to town and they just start reports. That can happen. That can happen, especially when it's spring and then there's people who are getting paid to mess with me, and then I'm mess withable. I think it's kind of cute. Go Bears? I don't know.
That's when he got the call back. Something like that, child. Like he got some sort of transmission that you are an ocean of wisdom. You influence geopolitics. Like
they retarded. Oh my God, I love this woman. That's the best thing ever. She doesn't always read on me, but when she does, she's got a lot better at noticing that I'm not a creeper. And even though I do like to hang out with women and have sex with them, doesn't mean I'm going to start chasing down lesbos and converting them to my way of thinking. No, I have pheromones for that, but I don't mean anything by it. It's honest. Let me tell you, I got some pheromones. So some people are kind of nervous. I don't give a fuck. And in the midst of me noticing that it's spring, born in spring, I think they call it cuffing season. I want to get some trim or I'm going to die. And instead of starting up the new bachelor in the neighborhood, they're accusing me of things I'm not ever going to do and making reports against me. And gosh, I wonder if this is part of some sort of ongoing elite operation to get me under control. What do you think?
Because of what?
This is what happened. People in this neighborhood, people in this town, people in this area, they're accustomed to a man buying a whore like a responsible citizen. There's no shame in it. Honest to God, I'm beginning to think, fuck, they got the right idea. There's hot-ass women galore in this town. And if I knew anything about how to pay for the one I want, I'd still be too shy. But I don't even know what I want. I'm delirious with grief and anguish and sadness because I kind of want to see Sweetie, but she's being punished by her mother, which I've come to become sexually gratified for. But thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Please punish your daughter for me. Thank you. Make her wait. Make her suffer. Copyright Magic Castle LLC.
The horn just honked when I said that. Well, you have chosen possibly to plant some seeds where you are currently. Because see, you had to move, and it's because of this copycat and this karmic X too. But you ain't worried about
10 more months. That's time for me to sire a bunch of babies. And then the whole time her mother can just say, no, Allison, you can't talk to Michael. You have to do the dishes. You have to do the laundry. You know his phone number. You can't call him. Actually, I don't have my phone working. I have his other number. She doesn't even know my number. And then I could imagine that her mother knows my number. But I could also imagine that she's not going to give the number to her daughter. And then her other daughter is not going to give her sister my number because she despises me. Oh, she hates me because I don't want to sneak away with a romp with his sister. No. I don't want to go to the casino. I don't give a fuck about drugs. I give a fuck about grapefruit. I love her. And I'm just laying here doing nothing. And because she was bad, she's being punished by not being allowed to talk to me, even though there's really no reason not to. They know which one she is. They know who she is. They know what happened. They know what they can tell her. They know I love her. I adore her. I love you. Allison, I love you. And because you were bad, among other things, you have to do what your mother says. And clearly, she is not saying, call little Michael Kuzi. She's not even saying, call and ask your employer if you can speak to his cousin. No, fuck no. I don't know what you're doing, but you're not doing it here, and you're not calling me, and your mother is in charge of that. Stretch goal achieved.
If you're the woman, you should really feel like dog doo-doo.
Oh yeah, people are together.
If you with a man, and the only reason why y'all together is because y'all both don't like the one he used to be fucking. Literally.
This is what some people think of me. They hate me. Oh, they can't stand me. Standards.
Engaging in something like this and you know your worth. So
they're not able to control themselves when they get into a state of amphetamine psychosis. That's when they're addicted to meth, but they don't know they're in relapse and they're behaving in a way that they wouldn't ordinarily, and they're not aware of it. And because they're imprinted on something that I have fucked up and have reminded them that no matter what else, I can do what they can't. I can do what I do, and say what I say, and smile the way I smile, and not go to prison. I can even do it if I had kids. Even if they're my kids, I could behave in a way that doesn't make me lose my kids. I know how to do this. I don't have to struggle and go, oh, I have to get my kids, but. No, there's no but. If there were kids, I would do things with kids. I don't know how old Charles Nelson Riley is. Hey, Charlie. I don't need to do anything with that kid yet because his dad apparently just can't imagine calling me up and saying, hey, let me tell you how my son's doing. Like, no, he doesn't give a fuck that I know. He wants me to go away and die. I fuck his wife better than he does. I don't need to talk to his kid or pay child support. And I think he's kind of being a little bit of a pussy because his son and I share telepathic contact. I don't hate his father. I love his father, and I love his son. And so his father's not going to kill me, but he's not going to like me either. And he's so fucking petty. He can't call me up and say, hey, I heard you're exonerated at trial. Let me tell you about my son. I taught him to drive a car. Really? I taught him to drive a time ship, you fucking Austrian bitch. Jesus Christ. Tubby Fat Man is an Austrian, and he's like 6'7", and he weighs like 500 pounds. Well, 450. And that's okay. I mean, that's who he is. It's fine. He can geist out of his body and download into a automaton that they grow in Vienna. It's a secret. He can travel the world. He's a badass. He's like an avatar, but effective. Like for real. Like he's a smooth operator. He's really cool. There's a lot of people like this. This one just happens to be perverse enough to present himself to me as if he's a big fat tub of shit idiot. He's not. He's a he's a fucking mercenary, awesome fucking stone cold death killer. I fucking love him. He's awesome. And then his son, I love his son too because his son is his grapefruit's kid. It's called a family. And in this case, the Austrian and the Hungarian. One's a sorcerer, the other one's an Austrian faggot. And whether or not we're pretending we like each other or not, his son knows the truth. He knows Jackstar is a sorcerer and not a faggot. Not even close. I got like no faggotry in me at all. His father, he doesn't know for sure. His father is wondering if Jackstar is going to do something bad to his son. I know he's wondering that because I already have done something bad to him. I gave him his time travel badge. It was weird. I didn't need to do it, but I figured his big fat tub of shit father doesn't know how to do time travel badges. And I was there, and then I'm a sorcerer. Hi, I can do that. And it doesn't matter what he says. He's an Aquarian. He gets it when he already got it, right? I just acknowledge it. So his son and I had this tender moment involving time travel in the astral plane, and his big fat tub of shit lying ass far off wasn't there. I don't even know if he knows it's real. So that's me and his son. It's kind of like violating consent. Like I didn't even ask. I just bonded with his son in a way that no one else could, and I'm not at all ashamed of it. And his son, because his son is Austrian. Austrians and Hungarians are very similar. So that's how I know this. His son respects me for doing this because, for one thing, I did it. Kid's a time traveler. He already was, but he knows that Jackstar knows it too. And his dad wasn't there, and he knew that even if his dad isn't there, Jackstar might be there. Never know. Are you with me here? This is what this kid's father has to deal with when it comes to Jackstar. Did I mention I put my dick in his ex-wife? Yeah. I don't now, but 5 years later, haven't been real enthusiastic about doing it at all. That's a lie. I want to snuggle up with Grapefruit. I can't wait to hear. Actually, that's a lie. I can wait. I can wait months. And while I appear to be a dope-smoking hippie who can't stop, fuck no, of course I could stop. All she has to do is call me and say, hey, lay off the gack. Okay, sweetie. Since she came to my house and said, here, smoke this, crash. Okay, sweetie. I'm very much an okay, sweetie kind of guy, right? And I don't need to smoke gack with this kid's son, or the dude's son. I do want to see John Wick with him. I was going to have a John Wick marathon. I was going to watch it with Charles Nelson Riley, and I was going to maybe invite anyone. And it wasn't a prelude to get the kid to a dark room so we're going to watch movies and rub his thigh. No, it's because I want to see John Wick, and the kid's going to like it. I'm sure you've seen it by now. And I called Grapefruit Sex and said, hey man, can I watch the John Wick movies with your kid? I forget what he said, some sort of grunt. And I could tell that he wasn't entirely down because at the time I think he thought I was going to be gone soon. And then at the time he didn't know that I'm down. Like, dude, you're good. Like I don't know. Hey, I'm not going to say his name, Eric, but he's not entirely sure. I think like how cool I am. Like, am I on the side of Hitler, or am I more with Goebbels? And is it true that I think I'm worse than Hitler? No. I don't think. Fuck Hitler. Is he worse than what? Fucking being gay? No. I'm known by many as being considered to be worse than Hitler, and I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But the point is that I'm at that level. I've done my struggle, and this guy I like him. I mean, not once I figured him out, he's cool. Once I figured out he's a fucking uber spook Navy cook SEAL who could fucking make hot mustard into gack out of fucking 2 tin cans and string. I mean, I assume that doesn't matter. Anyway, he loves his son. He's a badass. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna have a fucking spasm about the fucking jokes I'm telling about his big fat dumb shit ass. Because for one thing, he is really fat and he's huge. And like, how does he get into a submarine? Fuck, I have no idea. They probably tow him behind like Jumbo. And then it doesn't matter because he can get out of his body. He can geist. He can download his consciousness into the astral realm, and he can move around from place to place. And maybe he can download into his son's pocket, especially if he's looking for Throdel. I don't know that much about that family, and I haven't seen the kid in years. I remember last time I saw him. I won't say, but I knew something was coming up, so I went to the guy's house, and I wanted to see his kid. I'll be honest, I didn't give a fuck about the kid's father, mostly. I mean, he clearly has to pay the bills and be a convenient scapegoat in case the kid disappears and I end up being dead or something. So there needs to be a guy like, because the kid is not my son, he's my peer. He's my fellow time traveler. And I bang his mom. But that's fine. I don't think he's going to need to do that. But he's my friend. He's not just my kid's, he's not just my mother's, excuse me. He's not just my lover's son. He's better than that. He's my friend who loves my lover more than I do. So he'll wash his car, all kinds of stuff. These are cool people. And the big fat tub that spawned him, I won't say his name, O'Neill. He's a good man. He's not going to do shit to me because, for one thing, I'm the best goddamn friend his son is ever going to have. Like, I don't need to do anything. I can time travel. I love his son. I don't need to make a big deal of it. It's not like there's not that many time travelers. There's plenty of them. I'm not always there when they start doing it. I'm not always the coolest boyfriend their mother's ever had. It's not always the case that a guy saves their mother's eyesight and career and reputation and can say that her ex, I'm going to say baby daddy, I could call him a big tub of shit and then not get beaten up. And even if I did, that's fine, as long as the son needs me to be beaten up. Like, I don't know. I don't think he'd be able to explain that very well to Charlie. Well, I had some red kryptonite, and I just felt like I'd beat him up and go to your room. No. He loves his son, and his son's smart. His son's not going to put up with shit. Like, there's a reason why Jack hasn't been around. I saved his mother's life, and she's working, and I'm busy. And then there are people who are mad, not just because I'm the best paladin ever, but because I'm the best sorcerer ever, and there's more, right? And then I'm this kid's friend. I'm not taking this kid away from his father. Fuck no, he can come along as long as he feels like being inferior, because he's a well, he's undercover as a big fat tub of shit, so he has to pretend to feel inferior, and then he's not very good at that because he usually thinks he's superior and better than me, and I think he still does think he's better than me. Certainly, he's better at being his son's father than I am. I would never be his son's father. No, I'm his son's friend, whether his ex-wife or whether she's dead or not. Okay, so that's all true shit. I'm not just kissing anybody's ass. I really like Charlie a lot. He's cool, and then I like his brother a little bit more than I did before, and I can't wait to find out from Charlie how well his son, or rather, how well his brother. It's kind of weird because I think he might be more related than I thought, and then I don't want to use my telepathy to find out these things. I want to query the young master time travel querying boy. I want to ask him questions in front of his father and find out how many licks to get to the uncomfortable Tootsie Roll center, right? Like I'm gonna roll in straight on and ask about his dick. I forget if he's circumcised or not. I don't give a shit. But when you ask a man's son about his dick without even looking at the father or the mother, I don't know what happens. I'm gonna fucking find out. That sounds fucking cool. Okay, I'm not actually feeling that way. I mean, those are all jokes. I'm probably not gonna ever ask Charlie about his dick. Honest to Christ, I don't give a shit. I mean, I don't even know if he has one. I don't care. I'm seriously not gonna. I really don't care. I don't care that he's a time traveler. He's just my friend. If he ever wants to show me his dick, he's gonna have a hard time finding me. And none of this is gonna come up at all, other than I'm making these jokes on YouTube because I want his father to feel like he can have a positive attitude about his son and I ever doing anything alone together in a car or a casino or a hotel room or a swimming pool or a time travel machine or a fucking hot rail gun in the back of a fucking Lincoln Continental. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know what's to come. But considering his big fat tub of shit dad can bop from body to body and then blow shit up, and his son's a time traveler, in the future I'm prepared for any number of possibilities to come up to and including having to rescue his father from some stupid mistake he got himself in, like in Spy Kids, except Spy Paladins. I don't know. I mean, like I would do just about anything for Charlie except tell him how I really feel about his father, because I don't think that's fair to either of us. And he doesn't have. He knows what a disappointment his father is on a few levels, because I mean he's cool, but he has to get out of the body that he's in to be cool. And then that's the one that squirted out the whatever Austrians use. He has to know that he's not Hungarian, he's Austrian, and then that's okay. I explained that the Austro-Magyar, the similarity is similar enough that it's no mind, but one of us is a Magyar and the other one is fat, and his mother is not as happy as she needs to be to know that this is a real dynamic. Like, for one thing, okay, if her worthless piece of shit, but actually super secret spy guy ex-husband, if he actually really needs to beat the shit out of me for these jokes, I mean, I will say that fair. These are harsh words that just because I don't mean them at all, I'm lying. I totally mean them. Even though I'm not being serious, I'm not gonna do shit with that kid's father. I probably never see the kid again. He's probably a restraining order that's under fucking Navy SEAL Team 6 SEAL. He probably wants to fucking freeze me in fucking carbonite and fucking do lines off my fucking nose. The point is, whatever ends up happening, I forget. What was I gonna say? I don't give a shit. And then it's kind of rude because Grapefruit did say not to talk about her children on the internet. I don't give a fuck. That kid is not her child. That kid is God's child. And then in reality, I'm not going to trigger PTSD like that because that might make it inconvenient for me to ever see him again for various reasons. And also might give him a bit of a weird complex because that sounds like I'm making fun of his mother, which is different because his mother is sensitive and blender-ish. And his father, on the other hand, well, he's tough. His father's unstoppable. He's never going to die of a stroke. He's never going to die of an aneurysm. He's never going to die from being a big fat tub of shit. Never. No, he's going to die from being embarrassed about being a big fat tub of shit. But that's probably not going to happen with me, because if it was gonna, it would have happened already, right? And I don't think that these are bad jokes. These are pretty funny. Right? The funniest part is that, of course, he wants to he's Austrian. He doesn't want to just beat the shit out of me. He wants to fucking run me over the bulldozer while his son washes and they giggle and then they have a blood orgy in my fucking entrails. These are Austrians and they know the Magyar thing. They made Dracula. They can do something with me. They can make fucking Vigo the floor mat. And then I'm saying these jokes not because I expect to die, because I do love them both. I do. And if they really feel bad about what I'm saying, Well, I can offer them points on the publication rights. This seems like something I could sell. I think it's pretty good content. But it is a pretty funny series of jokes, and he's really not that tall, but he is that fat, and maybe he's gotten fatter. But even if he hasn't, the point is I used to be fat, and I'm not right now. Not just because I've been huffing on paint for years. Lawfully, legally, I've set legal precedent. I'm not fat because I'm not a big fat tub of shit, and I don't eat strudel. I don't want strudel. I don't want strudel. I want raw beef. Raw beef and then liquor. Magic power. That's what I want. His father's a great cook. I don't need to cook anything. Raw meat and fucking beer. Pound it. Yeah. So his father is a good cook, which is code for can make meth out of fucking thimbles and shit. But the point is that I don't think that I'm in trouble for these jokes. I think these are funny jokes. I think I honor him. I do believe that. Sir, friend. I think we are friends. I think so, because I haven't talked to you since right before the ambush when I warned you. Hey, dude, what's going on? Why have you been lying to me for 4.5 years? What's going on? You're not on meth, are you? No, he's on strudel. And then I don't know what's happened since, but I do know that I've done the best I have possibly been able to do to save all of them from anything bad. Whatever has been bad has been related to the fact that they fucking got rid of me and replaced me with some faglord DEA cunt. Which, kudos, I'm sure they picked a good one. And then I go way back with that guy. I like the other guy, unless they're both fat. So they've been hanging around fat and bald with this kid to some extent somewhere, but not with me. And I don't know what's going on. But it didn't go on because I hate any of them. And I kind of like playing the heel. If I say these terrible jokes about Charlie's dad, big fat tub of shit, blah, 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 blah. CPS gets transcripts of that shit. It makes it easy for me to be written up as like some asshole, and that can be useful in the clandestine world because I'm not an asshole. I am. I would die for that family and do anything for any of them. Preferably the girls, but it's not like I play favorites. I don't even fuck. Are they still girls? Fuck, who knows? Have they developed fucking ulcers from being old or something? I don't know. But I'm not a creeper. I'm not into the children because they're children. They were children there when I met them. I met them when they were children. I'm like, wow, why is that 15-year-old so incredibly hot? Oh, well, because she wants me to fuck her. And then, no, because, cool, I'll wait till you're 18, thanks. And then I guess maybe somebody didn't understand that, but see, it turns out I'm actually polite. And then people would look at us funny if I just started breeding all the 16-year-olds. Well, how old's your sister, Grapefruit? I want to see her next week. I want to know if she's ripe. I'm not going to do that. I know when they're ripe, when they're fucking 18. Hells yeah. I don't know how many of them want my semen. But if I get to breed them all before I get to see Grapefruit, somehow I will cope. Yeah. I'll be polite about it. I won't use a petri dish. I won't use a tricky baster. I will plow those women until they scream for more baby batter. Jack Star. Give me your Hungarian Herculean semen. Yes, please. I want a baby so that I can have somebody to play with. And have my sister watch while you fuck her. No, I'm not. I don't think that's is that a real fetish? Is there anybody who wants to be on all fours so you can both watch X-Files and the baby? I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. I really don't. And I don't know who wants my baby better other than every goddamn member of her family, which consists of 19,000 people. Of course they want a fucking Jack Star baby. Are you kidding? I'm a blood prince descendant of Hercules. Yeah, they want a Jack Star. Yeah, and I'll be happy to breed them all with no upper limit. But I would probably pay attention to Charlie's indications, since he knows his family a little bit better than me. And then he's a half-breed. He's Cooper. He's Cooper, and I'm Magyar, and his dad is Austrian, and he had convinced everybody, oh, Hitler, oh, Austria, good, oh, strudel. And they went along with it because they had to. He's military, they're conjugated, subjugated people. Well, nobody was there to say, oh, by the way, goulash. Right? Nobody was there for that. Now I'm not there for that either. It doesn't matter. I fucking changed the fucking world sitting by myself alone in a house that got disaster zoned. And nobody's entirely sure how I did it, except they know that I fucking did something without being at all obvious about it. I didn't hire a lawyer, didn't go to prison, mildly inconvenienced, and I did it for Charlie and his mother and everyone else. And also so that his dad would be aware that, hi, this is what one Magyar can do. This is why they watch out for Dracula. This is the bonus. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is when you don't lie to his wife and trick her to kill herself and then wait for him to come home so you can have a giggle as he discovers that his wife is dead. No. I'm pretty sure I brought my wife back from the dead. Hi, sweetie, I love you. And if I didn't, she's got relatives. I'll fucking plow as many seedlings as it takes to get a new one, if needs must be. Not that I would, but well, I don't know. I think if his mother was dead, I think Charlie would tell me no, and then they don't have to. They don't have to. They never have to see me again. My time that I spent with that family was delightful because I knew the whole fucking time. They had no idea what I was capable of. They had no idea. Austro boy going on about fucking this, that, and the other thing, whining and crying about shit. He hired a lawyer that tried to get child support for his child, who was well supported, out of my special needs trust. When his fucking brother Cooper's got like fucking 80 billion in a fucking crypto account. Oh, but they want to take it from Jackstar because that's how Coopers are. And it's not that bad an idea, but like I'm here to tell you, you don't get money from a special needs trust for one guy for another man's kids. You don't. That just doesn't happen. And if you try to, no. So I don't know what happened, but I'm sure it's been a barrel of monkeys and laughs. I'm not mad at anybody, but you see, the special needs trust has a fiduciary responsibility to protect me because I'm obviously dingbat crazy insane and I've got Stockholm syndrome and I don't know how to protect myself. And so I'm not expected to hire lawyers when I get swindled. The trust just hires lawyers anyways, and then they wait in the wings to find signs of malfeasance. And then when they find signs that there's money that has been taken and swindled by Austrians or anybody, if there is money to be clawed back, the Michael Kuzi Special Needs Trust is well equipped to claw that money back. Yeah. That's the fucking reality. Now, I don't know what happened, but if they all suddenly discovered that even though I wasn't anywhere around and they thought they were getting away with it and there's nothing I could do about it, fuck no, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have to do anything about it. The fucking lawyers do something about it. They smell blood in the water and they fucking take that money back and they put it back in the fucking account. It's got my fucking name on it. And then when I die, well, it depends on what I fucking feel like. But I will never forsake my family. I never have. And I really do like Eric a lot. I saw him, I won't say where, he was on duty. It's funny how people who can jump from body to body and have a vested interest in not appearing like a big fucking lazy douchebag to their son, who idolizes the paladin. I can just see it. Hey, Dad, what'd you do for Jackstar? It's been 4.5 years, Dad. Can we call Jackstar? Why can't we call him? Why can't we call Jackstar? I can see that fucking conversation. Like, fuck, I don't know why you can't call him other than he fucking ain't gonna, and then I'm not gonna answer because I don't want to talk to you. Fuck that. I want to talk to Charlie, but I can't. And it's not fair to talk to Charlie without his mother. And then it's kind of harsh not being able to talk to these people. Like, I love them. And there was an ambush, and we nearly died, and I saved her, and I haven't seen any of them since. And I haven't been able to talk to them. And running through the fucking hills in the jungle with people trying to kill them and not able to see your family for a while. That's the Algonquin brand, hands fucking down. So I'm not complaining. Like, I'm spectacularly blessed that I get to know them at all, and that I'm not lying. I do love them, not because I want to fuck them all, although that helps, but because they're genuinely beautiful and wonderful people, and the secrets that I've learned that I will never speak aloud until they make me a pigeon. Or no, there's some cool shit going on. It's a fascinating thing. I don't know when I will ever see them, but it'll be because a military tribunal has authorized that. And I've been given permission, and they've been ordered to associate with me psychically, or secretly trying to murder me the whole time. I don't know. Whatever the fuck the military says, that's how you fucking do it. And we're busy. They don't know this, but I single-handedly took down the Hashishim, major stretch goal. And then I don't need to talk to them about secret source for paladin tactics, but I will anyway because I'm a badass and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a single right wit fucking shit about fucking secret shits until Melania tells me to shut my yap. I'm going to fucking run it all live long day because I'm proud of what I've done and I'm proud of who I did it for. So even though every word of that is my hand to God true, if I somehow just accidentally got his son killed by running my yap too much, but I don't know why, but let's just say his kid just suddenly died. Lightning bolt from God. Blasphemy. My fault. Jackstar's fault. Killing me would be one of the luckier things that could happen to me. It's not going to happen. Even if I instantly resurrect the kid and he comes back and not like church. Doesn't matter. The man is the boy's father, and the boy loves his father, and he truly doesn't really give much of a shit about me as long as I take care of his mom and I'm cool and I can be a cool person that he claimed that he's having a good time with. Oh, my mom fucks Jackstar, but my dad cooks lunch for him and makes him pay for it. Like, who the fuck knows? He loves his father. He always will. I don't want to replace that man, and there's nothing more I can do for any of them other than to be the best hero I can be, since they are all real heroes with real military defense authorization budgets and real abilities to make real packages of explosives and drugs that they can plant on me, and then they can really call real 911 and they can really call the fucking police and fucking send me to fucking real fucking jail for fucking Christmas and laugh about it while fucking smoking cigars and drinking booze and fucking having all kinds of drugs they want. Just Charlie's in bed telling him, no, don't worry, Jack's bad, we're going to replace him with somebody else, and then have Charlie grow up wondering what's going on, except not really. This is the way it is. It's not even bad. All that shit is standard procedure, because in military families that you follow military procedure when shit goes south, and shit did go south. To be sacrificed for the sake of the family is what families are for, I guess. And then those people, they like sacrifices. And there's no doubt that Charlie's dad doesn't need to see me again. He knows everything I just said is true. That's how much I love Grapefruit. They found it hard to believe, too, right? And now it's years later, and no, I don't need to be a pigeon, no. And I don't need to see any of them, but it'd be nice if somebody came by and picked me up and took me to a bathtub. But they're not gonna. And it'd be nice if, it'd be nice if a lot of things happened. But I don't even know what would be nicest to happen now, because the nicest thing already happened. People know they were going to kill her. I saved her eyesight. Haven't seen her since. Saved a bundle on lingerie. Don't have to fucking worry about fucking anything. Literally. And the matriarch of the clan has assumed control, as far as I know, of the department, or whatever the department of fucking Chainsaw Massacre. Mother's in charge and dad is busy. And this other guy got fired, which I did. He's not really fired, but and then I said, well, let's just say I've been effective. Okay, so in addition to making Grapefruit happy, her sons are undoubtedly dutifully impressed that I've done anything at all, for sure. And I'm pretty fucking sure that Eric knows he doesn't have to beat me up. He can just tell me I did something wrong and I'll fix it and then beat myself up. So it's in addition to really loving Allison. Hi, honey. Yeah, your tits are amazing. And I'm going to steal money from your children. I'm kidding. I'm going to hire a lawyer and do that. And I want to really kiss this family's ass, because now that they know anything about what I'm capable of. I mean, I'll admit I was sandbagging it. I'll admit I didn't give a fuck what they fucking thought. I was there with red flags galore, and they were acting like I was a danger. And they were telling me why. And I was like, what the fuck, you fucking freaks? And then I found out, oh yeah, they had like a genocide like yesterday. And then somebody like me looks exactly like somebody who continues to commit genocide. And a lot of people who look like me are racist fucking assholes. When they say feather nigger, they mean it badly. No, I love feathers. I love feathers. She's not my nigger. And I love her. I love her coonie, not just her feathers, and I love everything. But a lot of times people are saying that because they're fucking obsessive freaks, or they want to get the magic potions, or they want to groom the children, or they want to fucking high-five the kid after they rape the mother to death and brainwash the kid and think it's okay, and then change him into an eagle. Who the fuck knows what some kind of people do? Europeans can be pretty insane. Bad Europe's no exception. And after putting up with the fucking Austrian, who's okay, but I'm not gonna lie, he's a little fucking fat. Figure it out. And I'm supposedly the worst of the worst, because Austrians don't think very highly of Magyar anymore. I don't know what they think at all, but they sure shit don't think, oh, I better call him and see if he's okay. No, they don't need to call me. They know I'm okay. They don't need to call me. I know they're okay, because nobody's called me and said, hey, your family's dead. They're not. My mother and father are dead. And I'm sure that they're impressed that I love them as much as I just said about the new family. I'm a very passionate person, without being at all obvious about it. And that's how I know everything I said is well worth getting my ass kicked for. Because for one thing, fat man, fucking, you come at it. Yeah, you want to lose a fucking pinky? Come at me twice, right? Do it for your kid. Has he heard a grown man scream? He's not gonna. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do anything to you, because you're not gonna be stupid enough to fucking throw a punch at me in front of your kid or not. You might fucking lose a kidney. Boop, oops. Where'd that kidney go? Oh, I think Houdini took it to eBay. Fuck you, dude. You're not gonna beat me up, and that's because you don't have to. You just shoot me. There's all kinds of ways you can take me out. And everything I said is meant to be amusing. And I'm pretty sure everyone's respected. This is how my people respect the Austrians, who clip cigars and don't tell the truth about gag and fucking do all this other shit and then fucking hang out with the... Yeah, okay, so I get it. You thought I was an idiot. Now you know I'm not. And now I know Coopers aren't idiots either. I like Coopers. By the way, I put one of them in jail. I put another one in poorhouse. I put another one... Well, I want to say on my dick, but that's waiting on judge's ruling. Look. Let's just make it clear. I am also a badass, and I'm sure if you didn't have to pretend to not be a danger to everybody around you, you'd be just as much of a badass as me, in a way that anybody could notice. But instead, I don't know what the fuck you've been doing for 5 years other than keeping me away from the family because I'm so dangerous, and telling people that I'm, a deadbeat dad for children I never had, and I'm making violent acts with my text messages. God, you should hear my phone sex. And apparently nobody used to call me and say, hey, how you doing? I just thought I'd call you and tell you that I admire you, Jack Star. You're a wonderful person who did a lot for our family. Thank you. Nobody's fucking done that, fat man, because you don't have to. Okay? Yeah. Grapefruit just burst into tears, which is cool, because I did too. They can hear me. They're superhuman. They're like the Avengers, but smelly. And they're busy. I'm not busy at all. I'm just an out-of-work needle junkie. Happy birthday, sweetie. Yeah, I don't have mental illnesses. I have a sense of humor and balls the size of fucking cassava melons, okay? And they're blue. I got the bluest balls. You wouldn't believe it. It's got fucking hieroglyphics from the fucking veins. That I'm not expecting to have sex with Charlie's mother again. I don't even know I don't even know she. Last I heard, she's married or some shit, and then she can't call me because I guess her dipshit husband hasn't figured out. Oh, maybe I should be cool and not be an asshole. Maybe I should call the guy who is kind of harsh, but at least he's honest about loving the family, and then he did save her life. My fake wife, she has eyeballs still because of Jackstar, so I should call him once in a while. It's been 5 years. I should have called him 5 times. Call him on his birthday and say, hey, I'm glad you're alive. You saved your eyesight. This fucking salty, fat, Pillsbury doughboy bitch little fuck hasn't fucking done jack or shit besides try to intimidate me on Telegram and run away when he realizes, oops. Yeah, oops, fuck you, dude. He's running around with my name and my woman on his dick on the regular, as far as I know. Maybe. I don't know. Does he fuck her or just look at her? Either way. That's what Charlie's been dealing with. I mean, he says it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, that's what they have to do because reasons. I don't know what those reasons are, but here's a hint: they're military. I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to point out it sucks. I don't really hold it against them, and it's actually probably not that bad. How could they stay fat this long? And then why would they not get to do speed anymore while Jackstar burns it off like a fire to keep him warm 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the last 5.5 years for free? I'm not paying for it. Fuck that. Now, that's kind of an exaggeration. He lied, but notice that they probably can't do that, especially if they're hanging around with a child growing up named Charlie. And I don't have any children here, and I had a vested interest in looking bad so that people would underestimate me. So I'm probably not going to be fat, and they might have a complex over there. And if that's hard for anybody to explain, it shouldn't be. This is what one man can do. Now about that weed, I don't want to put them together unless his stepsisters want me to. I think he has stepsisters. Does he have stepsisters or sisters? Does he have friends? How old? Charlie, how old are you? Are you 17 and a half? Do you go to school? Do you go to school with the children or some of the children? Do you have children are you friends with any women who have twats who are 17 and a half? Can you tell me more about them? Yeah, nothing. This is the end times after the COVID apocalypse. They haven't done shit like they need to. And the reason why is because they're busy and they don't need to go get friends for Jackstar to fuck. I can get my own friends. I'm not even looking for friends to fuck. The main thing is that I can hang around with a boy who's 17 and a half and has friends who are twat bearers who also are 17 and a half, and then not have to be weird about it. Since I'm not looking for Charlie's friends to fuck them. But if I needed a place to put semen, why not? I'm obviously a badass, and then his father can't breed his friends. Not that I think that breeding needs to happen, but I'm prepared to breed just about anybody, depending on how many tongues will be swallowed, if I do so. And then I don't need to give Charlie any little brothers, but if he has friends that want babies, they're not going to get them for his dad, that's for sure. Standard. And then I don't actually have to tell these jokes in front of anybody, except for Charlie and his dad, because it's fucking funny. It's fucking funny. Where's the women? I need to breed them. Locked up with the gold mines, I expect. Was throttle. Mostly about sex. Okay, to be fair, when I'm saying the jokes that I'm saying, a person who's just received a report and needs to check out what's happening with Michael Kuzzi at the Michael Kuzzi Special Needs Trust, which is fucking New Gack City. It's fucking nuts down here. Like it's beyond fucking wild. There's cursed land. There's people coming in trying to seize power of the throne. There's a fucking war game. There's this Masonic fucking scavenger hunt. It's fucking awesome. I shit you not. I have the fucking time of my life. It'd be nicer if my family was here, but then they probably thought I was pretty stupid not to know this stuff. And then now that they see me or would see me, like fucking rolling strikes with fucking baseballs. The whole thing is just like coming apart at the seams. It doesn't matter because I can control the horizontal. I control the vertical. I can do shit here that people can't imagine. Like say no. Oh, you got a girl and a needle and you want me to shoot up and fuck her? No thanks. That seems normal to me. To some of these people, that makes me a fucking tiny god just on that virtue alone. And I seen you remember one grapefruit, one is made, seemed to think that there was some question about my loyalty and my fidelity, my ability to say no to not just women and strudel, but both at the same time. And actually, yeah, I can't wait to tell Charlie what I did about the woman who was the subject of an inquiry at knife point when I saved his mother's life and her eyesight. So it's mostly I needed to find out what I would say to his mom. Because when a woman pulls a knife on you and asks about another woman's anus, she wants answers. Yeah, I'm going to explain that to everybody I can because they did a really good job. And Charlie in particular probably knows her. I think they work together for real. And then in the future, I don't know what they do. I don't know what the fuck happens in an aquarium's life. But back and forth shit with time travel is quite common. And I never cheated on that boy's mother. Never. I just made it easy for people to think that I was gonna, and I haven't. And then if his dad doesn't want me around and his mother's in a coma and the matriarch has a tumor and they say they'll get rid of the tumor if you just get rid of Jack Star, like whatever, I'll always be friends with Charlie. And then I need to get some trim or I'm gonna fucking die. Like, kid, you know where I can get a hooker? No, he does, but I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I'm not gonna betray anybody. And I'm not gonna fuck his dad's wife because she's hot as fuck. I'm not gonna say her name or explain why I think that, but I don't need to replace this man. I don't need to replace anybody. But they will never replace me. Yeah, so I know those two people. Here's a hint. They're drunken Native Americans who get high and beat each other up, as well as other people. And they didn't know any shit about it. And I don't know what kind of game they were running, but they're the kind of people that are attracted to situations that involve me not being a douche. And that's not a problem for me. I mean, do they need to be put down? Then somebody would, but they don't do that kind of behavior with me to get rid of me. They do it because they know they're safe. People who know Jack Star know me as a man of peace. It may not seem that way to somebody who's seen me banging his wife better than he did and making jokes with his son and being in Austria and not the other way around. And I can see how that was a problem. It's not a problem anymore. These are some pretty harsh jokes. They're not really jokes. I'm telling the truth in a way that's difficult for the average person to accept. Now, if that's hard for Charlie, who's a minor child, well, I guess I'll hear from CPS and they'll take me away. Mr. Jackstar, how dare you use an alias? Mr. Kuzi, aren't you dead yet? We've been trying to kill you for 20 years. Oh my God, don't tell jokes in front of children. Like, that's wrong, right? Like, the kid knows that there's an attack on his mother's life and I saved her, and my reward has been to be fucking locked up and treated like shit for fucking years. I need to have an answer to that kid when he asks me why it is that way. Because there's a question. Like, why is it that way? Number one answer, bears. Number two, she is that hot. Number three, I'm even hotter, right? Number four, I don't know, but numbers 5 through 7 are Allison's sister sold a kidney to the wrong guy, and then things got out of hand. And so that's why. Oh my God, did I say this out loud? I almost entered into a hypnotic trance. I was about to channel to the kid. I can do that. Like if he's in the future and he's talking to a psychic medium, I can tell because that's how psychic shit works. Is everybody clear that I'm not insane? This is just me talking about insane shit, and I'm gonna be nice to Eric, and I'm not gonna immediately be cool to his kid in a way that's taken away, and then continue to rape the fuck out of his ex-wife. Better than you did. No, I'm not gonna do any of those things. I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna, and then have a giggle, which is a bit of an odd way of telling a joke to a minor child, especially several of them. But it's a great way to mention a couple of things to Big Tubby Fat Man and his crew. Yeah, this is pretty over the top, really is. And taking out a 60,000-year-old death cult pretty much by myself was pretty over the top too. They're not the same. And I don't know what you guys did, but the Hashishim are on the run, and that largely began to occur when I decided that I'd had enough waiting. A lot of people are pretty upset that I did this. It's like I canceled Christmas for some of these people, but I don't give a fuck. There's shit going on that you don't know about, and also Mr. Trump was more than happy to. Look, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this once. Trust the plan. Said Casey Gwendolyn Kennedy. Never.
Yeah, nobody knew that you were even really there?
Well, they know that I'm here, but they can't really do a lot since I arranged to have no water and a difficult seduction profile. Lots of people would take money to come in here and fuck me once and then set me ablaze. But number one, I'm fireproof. Number two, solid fire. Oh, I got them. Number three, they don't want to be converted to cock love for the rest of their life, since that's usually what happens when people are nice to me, and I want to love them again and again and again. Oh my God. I don't know if I like Allison that much anymore, but I wouldn't mind an opportunity to find out. And since it's kind of up to some people who have a say in the matter, like me and the minor children, the matriarch, I don't know what the fuck these single men who have been banging my ex for fucking 4 fucking years without calling, because she's all juiced up and being used at sex orgies. Not a whole lot of monogamy in this culture. And then, yeah, when I drink, I'm happy to drink in a crowded room full of people who fuck my wife and think that they're getting away with it. They think that a lot. And I don't usually go that dark, but yeah, she's popular. I don't know who else could have saved her, but I did. Why does it feel like I'm boasting? Oh yeah, because I'm still saving them. So you'll see.
Retain lawyers?
Okay, yeah. In case anybody's curious, the shit that people are doing to me is 100% done by Masonic intelligence. Masonic security is best security. Things are good. They're good. I'm not sure where this is going, but Oh my God, there's a whole bunch of fucking whack job cool shit that I would never have been able to observe for even a minute if I wasn't in sorcerer school. And then I'm not a member of the military at all. I never joined the military. I joined the clerical member services of the civilization that has that as a rule. You can't just have power eyeballs. You gotta have one mechanical in case you go blind. Eye for an eye. Gosh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm running out of steam. This is. I didn't know you tell you the whole story about all that. I don't usually tell a story like that, and I won't say who you are. Nice to feel you all. Yeah, but you have to help me betray your stupid ex because he's from another planet, and I want to hang him upside down, inverted with broken legs, and beat him until fucking Kruger rounds fall out.
No, we're helping other people build a foundation for their future as well. He got you on a mission. You're not going to continuously be derailed.
Oh my god! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? No, that's my truth falling out. Did you hear that? She said, "I'm on mission for God." She said that, and the reason why is because it's fucking true. Like I don't fucking need to fucking like. I'm not gonna push the issue, but somebody sucking my dick is not my mission for God, nor is it me sucking somebody else's. But I'm continually surprised that anybody who wants to suck my dick has been distracted by people living up north and people living in the south, and then if they want to get past those people to find me, fucking SEAL Team 6 couldn't get past my fucking family. That was God she was talking about. He got you on mission. He's not going to let you be because you're just derailed. Yeah, I'm not concerned about where things are going. It's looking pretty good. The hotties that I wish I could be at all having difficulty to withstand my impatience. I mean, I could just fucking go to her house and find the door and open the door and say, hey, grapefruit, we're breaking up. I got to go fuck someone, bye. And just shut the door and leave. And then that would be enough, magically. But inheritance-wise, it wouldn't be the same kind of thing. And that's just an example. I don't even know where I'm going to be. I don't even know where I'm going to poo. I don't care. I'm going to sleep. That sounds like a cool Stephen King book. And I need to get some more rest so I can publish my findings in my work without getting all rapey up like, what is it named? Dory Monson? No. Diane Fossey, the woman who lived with the apes, the gorillas, and then they killed her. I'll just say this. Well, I've lived with Algonquins, and they haven't killed me, but they were gonna, and they're still disappointed that they can't. And that's my family. I fucking love them. They still want to kill me. Not to get rid of me. They just can't figure out why they can't fucking kill me. Like, do they suck, or am I really protected by some strange being called God? And like, no, it's not strange, and it's not God. It's my psychokinetic shielding, motherfucker. I'm that fucking Quiet Blondie. Conveniently, psychokinetic shielding, which shields me from psychos who make false reports. It stays focused on my defense for me, so I don't have to. And I can think about. I would probably rape a little blonde girl to death if I could, not on purpose, but I'm a little clumsy and I'm filthy. I don't know how dirty I am. I might accidentally make her turn to broth if she gets into my miasma. There's this blonde girl I like. I did Adderall with her when she was 13, and I was 48. I mean, I'm kidding. I was like, how old was I? So I'm gonna say 16. It was kind of illegal, except I was invited. Just like she wanted to do Adderall with me, which was weird until I realized, oh, you're being brainwashed and cooked off for your whole life by DEA who uses you undercover. That's fine. I mean, I didn't make a habit of doing Adderall with her. I didn't care for Adderall. I wanted to take her clothes off and not add anything at all. But that wasn't the situation. And now apparently she remembers that she asked me to do Adderall with her, and then I didn't rape her, so I guess that counts. So that's going to replace one person who I'm not seeing. And I don't know where any of these people are, but I will notice that I'm getting progressively more and more delirious and talking about my former lover, who I guess he's responsible now. I haven't seen over 5 years, unless her is going blind, and then her kids and her relatives and her parents, and nobody calls me and says, "How's I'm doing?" It's like I don't exist anymore. Which, let me tell you, if I didn't know the trick to that one, I'd be real fucking worried, because I'd be, oh my God, I'm still alone, and I'm not alone. I'm with the monitor spirits that watched the trip to her house on Christmas Eve, reenacted in vivid, stunning detail. I want to see Snappy. I want to see the video. I gotta see the video. Oh my God, she waves her. I'm not supposed to say, but I keep her from calling her out her eyes with my heroic words, and it's not heroic enough for Fag Lord Fag Hag Van Dieven Fag. Oh, so many fags. He put up a tropical wind or tropical plants, and he's a big pussy, so you can't really see him. But he's got a huge bunch of kangaroo steeplechasers, a whole lot of rabbits, whole places you can jump around and hide on his farm. So I imagine every night at sundown they have a tradition of shaking the trees until the stowaways fall out. So I saw, it's a book by, I don't remember. I'm faded away. Really not a kid. Oh, I still have to go to work. Hang on. I got 6 minutes left. Double speed, that's 3. Is everybody with me? Hi, this is Jack of a Star. This is my fucking job. And I get to get high on weed. Can you imagine doing exactly what I'm doing, and then instead of being yelled at, you just get set up and thrown into another country while you have kids who aren't yours on your dick on tape, since they wait to compromise with you. There are people like that right now, and they used to be called gesture slaves or whatever, and now I don't know what they call it, except other than like way too easy security. So ships have got to be loaded differently. Jack Star needs to get different flight clearances. Jack Star needs a tail. And I need Tammy to wake up and not be a narc anymore. Since that's a little harsh. Let me fix that brain with my dick. Let me fix it with my dick, and then I'll fix it with somebody's clip mouse, and then walk away, and then come back with strudel and see if she like pees down her leg or something.
They could be out here committing crimes, and it's okay. I don't.
Because they make the best gack of the world, and then the military needs gack, and they've been taught that if they make gack for the military, then they'll have a place at home. And then not many people understand the close personal relationship between cooker and military. But here's a hint: they need each other. Doing what? I don't know, but I've never seen a bigger bunch of bullshit in my life. This whole town's got these little way stations where you're pretending it's not a deer stand, and they got these magical symbols where they pretend to be on sauce and cooking baths, but they're not. They're doing some kind of activity that makes them daydream that they're growing weed. They can't grow a spine and grow weed. And I would be happy to do all kinds of stuff with anybody down here, except I'm fond of the family I came here with, and if the Hall of Justice allowed them to die, and I can't find them while I'm alive, and they're still fucking attacking me, and they still can't fucking give me my money back so I can get back to them for the shoes, I guess they're pretty fucked in this self-referential mirror trap maze test. Well, at least I'm not supporting turning First Nation women and children into bound chattel slave whores so that the military can get their crystal and Dark Lord Satan can have a piggyback ride and fuck women if they want to. Since that's the main thing that is enabled by all these things being so hard to get. Like, there's plenty of fucking plants and animals that don't need fresh influxes of the Zohar every 5 minutes, or every time you want to bang a tar baby, like for clandestine camouflage. I'm not being very, very polite here, am I? Using lots of nasty words, and it's hard to listen to. Good, should be. I'm talking about classified military shit. Like there's this girl. I don't remember how I felt when I did Adderall at the table with her, but it was her pills that she wanted me to associate with her and her friend. Her friend was my girlfriend. That was Donna. Donna and she had struck up a bond, mostly involving them watching each other. And then I wasn't left alone with any of those people for very long at the time. And now I could be, and now I don't know what they've been telling people, but I can't believe that all of this is true. I don't know if I get to shoot off and fuck her, but I definitely get to get high and play chess and explain to her that this is legal for me, and if she can't handle it, maybe she should go get her bitch ass out of the kitchen and bring her son some pie and a chessboard. And I guess a phone. I don't know. He probably doesn't want to talk right now. That's fine. But he wasn't able to at all. And you give him a phone. Okay, we'll get you a phone, but we'll have to block Jack's number. Like, what the fuck, motherfucker? Jesus Christ, out of fucking Christ. Like, I get these kids are precious. They are. But they're not yours. They belong to the divine. And there's simple ways to keep this from happening. I don't know if there's any simple hand operated vegetable peelers in the world anymore. Not somebody to peel my vegetable. They're probably not ready anymore because they probably want to see what I can do with the vegetable peeler. Gabby and her douchebag ex, I won't say which one, they're pretty good at casting spells that make the magic story stick together better. But upon further review of the judge's tape, if they're sitting in front of a Winnebago and they're talking and they've got 800,000 in a bag of them, and they appear to be just sitting there talking on the phone or talking to somebody, the stuff is still getting stolen while it still sits there because the Jews, the Messiah, had to. They were the first to solve the Jewish riddle of Steve Control. I don't need to worry about it, but I am kind of falling asleep. And oops, who's that at the door?
Because it's like whatever they produced, when you make a report, you gotta have ID. But it's not like they called. They knew what they was doing to a certain extent, but it's like
no, for everything.
Say about you. That's still not. They even become we got wisdom out here for you again.
Solomon was the king that could control the jinn, and I could control the jinn, but I prefer to let them control themselves while I control my dick, which more rewarding than you might think.
Because I was to something. Because he missed me.
Right.
He did not know, but it's like other people did. And he was ready to take you down behind some karmics, strangers in town who don't even be knowing.
God.
That is wild to me. Anything else? Final card, final message. Baby. Yes, I take you through stuff because I love you, and I protect you from stuff because I love you too. I let you go through certain things because it helps you grow. It helps you ascend into who I ultimately created you to be.
Yeah.
And I protect you from stuff because I love who I created you to be, who you were trying to ascend into. So I'm going to help you. 34, 44. But if it doesn't...
Stop the pirate movie by Chris Nichols and... What the fuck's the kid's name? I don't know. I'll find out his name, and then I'm going to play randomly selected tracks from the pirate movie reboot because they just watched the first one and the second one. That's a lot of grease. That's hard to cut through this line. But they've all seen it like 8 times each, and I've never seen it, and now I see. Now I know why. Holy fucking Jackrabbit Slims. And I still wanted to see Melania, but nobody came and pick me up. So instead I crushed the hashisham and saw them dwarven before me, and I planned to use their upturned skulls as goblets. All I don't know where this key that I found goes. And I don't know how you do. How do they need you keep from torturing me? Obviously. Well, anyway, I'm starting to run out of speed in terms of gas, and then I'm pretty sure I've gagged for years, and I don't really mind running out because I like to sleep. And then I don't need to explain to you. I'm just saying this because I like to show off and boast and say, I'm not live in New York. I don't really give a toss who needs to have me not know what goes on in New York, because I know what goes on in New York. Watermelon, shout out. And someone's been borrowing my mediumship, my median life, my ice cream, whatever they fucking did to fuck things up. They fucked her up. They fucked up the ice cream sandwich parlor in a big fucking way, and I didn't know it was gonna happen, but I heard that they had trouble, and then I get talked into coming here on a Tuesday, and then the man has changed the wrong colors. Oh my God, he's made it into a Orange Man Bad thing, right? I don't get why the Aries I don't get why the hairdryers in New York are so bad. It's like the best haircut I've had in years. Of course, it's the only one. Oh my God, I just spent 2 hours. I might have gone a little long about Griffith's children. Note that I didn't say anything about. And then Thomas Mason boy, Sunshine Golden Lemon boy. He has the easiest name to remember, so we all have to memorize our names. And if you tell me I can't memorize, I'm going to tell you that. You can't know that. Where's the nearest deli? They have comic books. Can I get some Pez? Bitch, what do you mean no? Miller, no. What's her name? What was her name? The public defender in county. Ms. Hello, hi. Ma'am? Yo. Yeah, I sized you up, kid. Don't worry about it. Did you want to do that again? Was that Fetty or was that heroin? You just smack on Christmas or? Anyway. I don't know if we're good, kid. I really don't know. I know I'm not hitting you up for money. I know I'm not making threats. And I know that's a nice little rat tail you got. That's a furry tail. That's a ferret tail you got, son. So anyway, I didn't give you $40. Is that a joke or did you report for murder yet? What do you got? Come on. You size me up. Let's go. It's not Christmas, is it? I'm not laughing at you, am I? Actually, I am.
It
Yeah.
wasn't me, but no.
Now, I don't know your name, but I know Mike's name, and he's all right. Mike is all right. Because of him, you're going to prison. Quick. Official ma'am, hello. I don't mean to cause any trouble. I'm not drunk. I'm not intoxicated. I'm not flying a plane. I think I'm good. And today I've been filling Telegram with messages meant to convey great and sincere and deep respect and admiration for most of the court officials at the County Hall of Justice, as well as the county, I'm just going to say hall. And thank you for your representation. I think you were a spectacular public defender. And I read about your further work in the local paper while I was in jail. And I now declare I accuse that little ferret boy with the tail. He was hopped up on smack and he was high as balls and he was laughing at me on Christmas Day 2021. He was high. He was pretending to be a prosecutor. He was a prosecutor, and he's a arrogant little bitch. B-I-T-C. Yeah. Ferret tail boy is a bitch. Yeah. I'd like to formally press charges against him and this other little bitch that was hitting me in, well, he hit me once in Zip County Lockup. And I'm traumatized. I need a tissue. Irony ends. No, it's not that bad, ma'am, but it wasn't a good day for law enforcement or the legal system or anyone who was involved in that event, including c'est moi. And I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her. Don't know where her girlfriend is. Haven't seen her. Haven't really heard them either. I don't believe I have schizophrenia. I don't hear them. I don't think that I'm hearing things, but I am listening. Sometimes to my own soon-to-be award-winning debrief offering on YouTube, 5 Minutes with Jackster. You know it. You love it. You wish you could say what you do to it, but I'm not going to inquire, ma'am. But I will say that coming up, there's going to be more content, including a 7-minute conversation with is it not a little bitch? No, he seems like a very nice person. I haven't met him or voted for him, but I lived here 5 fucking years, and I haven't seen them or grapefruit or that woman or the other woman. I haven't seen them. I'm actually really not broken up about it because since I haven't seen them, no one else has either, which doesn't mean they're dead in the ditch. Probably not. Hell no. No, they're probably flying over one along with the cow jumped over the moon. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm cool. They exonerated me and they dropped all the charges, and I'm still alone. Well, yeah, I have you, but you're not for cuddling, ma'am. You're for playing fetch. Go. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Get off my tits. Early night. Get off my tits. With every bit. Call me a bitch. I'm a terrorist. Call me a bitch. I'm a terrorist. Beloved, beloved one. Beloved, beloved.
drug and gambling addict and an asshole. So I'm not surprised it looks like a clown to you, since I bet you see a lot of clowns that tell you that you're a drug and gambling addict, and I'm sure you don't believe them either. And I don't need you to believe me. I do need you to realize that there's this woman and her son who's changed your telemetry, so, well, let's just say that the messages that I get, classy name, classy. Yeah, it's not always you that I hear, and it's not always you that sends messages. It's not always you that writes messages. It's not always you that sends fucking video. Sometimes it's somebody else, and sometimes it's you, and sometimes it's a third person, and other times you're hacked from North Korea, you dumb, arrogant, drunken bitch. Your mother's so proud, and you don't know what you're doing. You're locked into a karmic rebirth, re-death cycle where you're just convinced that little Michael Kuzi needs to be shot in the air of his ways. And you do that by never visiting, taking away his water, and waiting for him to die so you could fucking have him reborn in a fucking fake body, and you or a stupid little gang of East Coast carpetbaggers can come and fucking take the house again, like you did with the Millers. Nice ring, dude. And, and 4 kids, and a flying fucking Toyota Highlander, and daughter looks nice on YouTube, and what the fuck? Who hired my girlfriend? One of fucking 9. 2017. Does any of this fucking ring a bell, Mason bro? Wrenchmaster, dude. Are you embarrassed yet? I'm not a clown. I'm not even Bono. And I don't know Cher. There is a woman named Cher. She does want to have a conversation with me. Yeah, I'm busy working. She knows that. And then after, you're either fucking tasered or fucking lobotomized. Dude, fuck you. You're going to prison. They're putting you under the prison. Holy shit. Your fucking kids could fucking dig you out. They want a fucking carpetbag so fucking bad. I'm on a military base. I'm doing my job. I'm a volunteer, civilian, clergy member of services. What did I say? Oh yeah, there's this friend of mine. She ain't going anywhere fucking near me until, number 1, you're under the prison. And number 2, I take a nice bath. And then maybe I'll take another one and then she can jump in. I don't know. She's nice. She's obviously going to stay the fuck away from you and your stupid gang of Masonic fucking black op fucks. Stupid gang of Masonic black op fucks. Black op? Black op. What the fuck? Listen. Ha! Fat, Drunk, and Stupid is no more impressive when it's a Hell's Angels member doing it than anyone else. I don't think needs to be told that he's impressed. He's a You're a clown? I'm a clown. You're all clowns. But I have the biggest nose and it's blue. Pretty soon it's going to be all over you, dude. All over you. Now, I wouldn't worry. I'm invested in making sure your family doesn't think I'm too creepy. Can't imagine why. Ha 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 ha. Click.